I smile outside, deep down I'm scarred. They only see the results, the pain, they don't know the heart.
Fam not lost and said I'm okay, but deep down really you know I was vexed. I give more than I ever get back, I got my brothers, I don't need friends. This sweet one don't know nothing about me, still gonna give man head. She want a brand new body, that IG hoes done got to her head. Free my bro locked in like dread, that shit don't hurt me though. Told bro we gotta stay on point, can't get lined or bear my hoe. You man don't know who you are, band for band with me or so. Separately got nothing to show, separately I go back to the block.
In this life I gotta get rich, I can't be broke. I was asking favours, and everyone telling me no. Wait till the tables turn, we'll see who stays or goes. I don't wanna be outside, I need someone that can keep me home. Yo, I feel so close, but so far. Go home, I go hard, how can I stop when I come this far? I smile outside, deep down I'm scarred. They only see the results, the pain, they don't know the heart.
So, hello everyone, we're back in the game. So we're about to go to Thailand. Where exactly?
Phuket.
Phuket, yeah. So we booked
The land of
lady guys.
Yes.
So we booked a 7 or 8 day long trip. We have zero preparation. We're going to figure out what we're gonna do once we land. What feelings do you have? How do you feel about the trip?
I'm very excited. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, super duper excited because it's been a very long time. This is actually his first time flying abroad.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will have one of a kind experience.
What's this before? I look what is. It was 1st April. You opened nothing. What is this?
So we planned this trip for 2 months.
Yeah.
I just literally spilled my hot cup of tea. So grateful that there's no one in this seat, because that wouldn't be a great situation for that person.
Luckily, there was no one.
Yes. You just arrived in Thailand. Your first impressions?
I mean, I'm waiting for this, but it looks like the guys here, because everyone is tired of their job.
I mean, how are we even supposed to have our first impression if we just arrived, right? So, the very first thing that John should want to do is just take in the airport. Ooh.
That is good.
Yeah.
4,000 bucks.
Yeah.
Java, first day, how was it?
Well, to be honest with you, the very first time I saw a Thai individual help us or do us something really great was just now. Just random women, lady, handed in this umbrella for absolutely free. And that means a lot about her. We appreciate them. So, regardless it's rainy weather, we're going to the beach where you will swim very soon, hopefully. Hopefully it's not a red flag there. But if there's a red flag, then probably we will not be allowed and kicked out of the beach, sadly. What about yourself? Oh, there we go, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not what happens in life. It doesn't matter. What matters most is how you react to things that happen in life. I'm under the heavy rainfall, but I'm enjoying my life. That's how you should live your life as well. We're making some drinks right now that we saw on Instagram. Alright guys, so I recently came across a video on Instagram how people who come to Thailand make their drinks at 7-Eleven. So I got 2 drinks here, one with chocolate and another with banana. So let's try to make an absolute masterpiece. First we need ice, okay? Ice cubes. I feel like this is enough. Now, we're gonna rip these packages. Now the second package with chocolate. Yes, push it
ต้อง
through.
แปะด้วยนะ
Sorry, what was that?
แปะเพื่อด้วยนะ
Okay.
แปะอะไรนี่แปะอะไรนี่
No.
โอเคต้องเป็น first and this open
Oh.
So we have to pay first, right?
yes
Okay, so what we'll do now, sorry.
you can buy
No.
barcode chocolate
The whole experience was so embarrassing. I think we had to pay first. I mean, regardless, we also had a lot of mess. I had to clean it up, but the shop assistant said that she would take care of it herself. So let me give it a shot real quick. Great. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you're visiting Thailand, go to 7-Eleven, get those packages of liquid, I don't know how it's called, and make your own drink. Absolutely recommend.
Hi guys, I just have to mention that in the incoming clips, I keep confusing the word ship with ferry. So ferry is what I meant, not a ship. What up boys? We just pulled up to another island, I guess, and we're about to take off in our cruise. Right behind me you can see our cruise. It's called Dolce Vita Cruise, and it is a special program where we just sail to 2 different islands and do a lot of different activities. We have a lot of clouds in the sky. Probably they will make our trip even more adventurous. I really hope that we will get to try all those activities that we were promised. So yeah, the view is just gorgeous. So my, what do you think of the island? You like the experience?
Yeah. I like the view.
Like the view even more.
Yeah.
If I gave you $50, would you jump off this bridge?
Absolutely freaking not.
No, I would though. If you gave me $50, I would actually jump off. It's not even that high. Probably like maybe like 10 meters? 10 meters high? Ooh. Yeah, I really hope that some heavy rainfall will not mess up our adventure. I really hope to get some beautiful views, to catch beautiful views and capture those moments and post them on Instagram, I guess. Yeah, we're all here for this.
I don't like that.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to have a little interview with my friend Jamshid, with whom I came to the island. So it's been only a day since we arrived. How have you liked Thailand so far?
Like 7 or 6 out of 10.
Why is it exactly 6? What did you like?
Because
in this
I don't
now?
like the smell, bro.
He's trying to think of a better word than yeah. So all day long he was trying to call that the weather is just not good and it always stinks near the hotel where we're staying. So except that smell, what else did you not like? What do you like? What do you think about the community here?
Yeah, community is bad,
Okay, go.
Everywhere you go, they offer you a massage and happy endings.
Happy endings. I mean, and he thinks this is a bad thing. I feel like we have access to a lot of picturesque views in Thailand, and I think this is the reason why Jamshid gave 7 or 6 out of 10. The only reason. Yeah. When it comes to the food, we haven't tried anything Thai. All the things that we tried were either Turkish,
Yeah, I mean, we only had some Turkish food, nothing else. So again, we're about to hop in that cruise and have a, what was it called? I mean, have a trip with all these people who came from the post-Soviet space. Probably will be served some post-Soviet style food as well. Hope so. We'll get some kebabs, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, what do you expect to have in the following days, or what do you expect from this experience specifically? Do you think you'll enjoy riding that cruise?
Yeah. We'll go to the different islands, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully the smell will go away and we'll have a great experience.
Yeah. Also, let me show you one quick detail of this cruise. We have actually water slides, which is cool. So, I don't know, in a very random part of the ocean, we could just use those water slides and have a little fun. There we go.
Mitsubishi.
Playboy. Where are we going, man? I don't even know the name of the island. I think he mentioned Krabi. So probably we're going to some Krabi island. I probably watched it on TikTok when we were doing our research. Hopefully we're going to do it
Thai, so you can, remember.
so quickly. Probably we need to go this way. I'm actually happy that my friends started liking the experience. There we go. It turns out the sun is directly in my face. Got no sunglasses? It feels like I'm just looking at your bank account. Like.
Alright guys, hello everyone. I had to hop in because this is going to be a long video. So basically on the first day of the trip we met a tour guide and we booked a whole trip with him. So basically the first day we went to Coral Beach. It was one of those places where, you can say that the sea, the sand, the views, everything, had that tropical island feeling. We spent a lot of time there just walking around, relaxing, as you can see, taking videos. So we definitely enjoyed the atmosphere. It wasn't just about, seeing the place, swimming in the, water. It was just more about fully experiencing it. And, I could also say that one of the funniest parts of the day was the foam party. I feel like the foam party video is not coming soon. It will come in about 2 minutes. So everyone's dancing, laughing, taking videos, and just enjoying the moment. The whole atmosphere was so, I would say, lively. We also recorded a lot of TikToks, Instagram videos, and funny memes. And
So it is
that was
random
exactly
Monday,
the vibe.
and on a random Monday, unemployment is hitting too hard. How have you enjoyed your trip so far?
Good. It's been pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now we go and get to see the islands. The view is perfect.
Actually, we need to go to another island as well, so we have 2 islands to visit.
Today?
One more island left. Yeah. Random
Something
Monday.
unexpected happened, when we were going back to the ferry. There was heavy rain, we were in the middle of the water. For a moment it felt terrifying. The boat was moving, most importantly, and everything became a little chaotic, but everything was fine at the end.
I'm trying to be honest with you guys. For the past couple of days, the only thing that I was worrying about was my dropshipping business. You already know that I run this, side hustle online business of dropshipping. The things that concerned me all this time was promotional videos that we were trying to make with some Instagram vloggers. And also we received some brand new goods We now are starting to sell mouses. If I were to elaborate on my whole experience in 2026 so far, I mean, it's been only 6 months. Today is the 1st of June. I would say that in half of this year, what I got to understand and learn was that businesses appreciate speed more than anything, in my opinion, or at least this is something that I got to learn. And I didn't really have great, quick decision-making skills, which actually let me down at times. I have my other co-founder who is always crazy about making quick decisions, and he just likes doing things very fast. So because of his help, I think our dropshipping business has scaled to a great extent, and I got to understand that you gotta be fast when it comes to building your business. If you're not, then a crew which has more members in the team might actually beat you in that business game. So always try to prioritize, you know, having speed, having this pace of your business over just thinking for too much and philosophizing, I guess. Alright boys, so we're experiencing a nightlife Phuket. This is our day 2 and we're about to have our dinner. Honestly, we didn't eat anything when we were traveling to a remote island. All we did was just, you know, swimming in the ocean, in the beach. And yeah, I hope that now it will be possible for us to have some quality food and enjoy it. Day 1, all we tried was some, I don't know, Turkish penne or pina. I don't remember how it's called, but it was just a Turkish way of cooking pizza. I would just give a 6 out of 10 for that food. So I'm hoping to get some beef, and yeah, let's see what they offer in that Arab restaurant that we're about to visit. Nice, not too bad. It has a unique taste. Alright, from here we can start. What's the safety rate?
30 to 70.
Alright, so we're not provided with any boats. All we gotta do is to, I don't know, survive somehow in the stream.
Yeah. The rain is, to be honest, making it more beautiful. Yeah.
Alright, so we were provided with such headwear. Like, what is it gonna protect us from? Maybe a heavy rainfall at most. So we got the first participants of this crazy activity. Yeah, there we go. He's ready to dive. Yeah, let's go. Get the stone and throw at me. So here we have our own boat. They said we gotta be 4 in one deal. There we go. Why does it say black? Because black is power, man.
I am the one who's getting all the water.
That's why I'm sitting in the middle, man. I'm getting a princess treatment. So, what are your first impressions?
Bro, it's crazy. Water is so cold.
I know, man. I'm shivering already. Damn. Do you think the water is sour?
Yeah, it is.
It is? Look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. I got all the water again. Look at the mountains, man.
Record.
Yeah, there is a picturesque view. I mean, that would be even better if we had some zoos, maybe. Animals.
Yeah, the rain is making it more beautiful, guys.
I know.
The rain is making
Adventure,
it a lot.
my ass. I want to dive and then swim there and catch you guys later on.
Very good, yeah. I was saying I didn't like Thailand, but
Now you like it. Now you hate it even more. Alright, take the leaves, take the leaves. Reach for the leaves. Oh, I got some leaves, man. For you to smoke. We're in survival mode right now. I really hope we'll make it to the end.
yeah.
It's going to take us like 5 more kilometers. So, pretty excited. Super excited. The guy is absolutely killing it. The guy is rock and roll star. You're the best, man. You're the best.
Okay.
Bro, let's swim. This guy got all the water. Alright, man, so we're enjoying our time. Maybe this is our last video in Thailand. If it's our last video, I love you, Mom.
Oh, now there we go. Changing the turn.
Oh, so it turns out the sun is right in my face. It feels like I'm looking at your bank account.
Really? Yeah, here.
I don't know what you guys are scared for.
It's good. It's gonna get crazy!
You know what? I could probably feel like this.
Whoa.
Ooh, we're changing direction now. They're like taxi drivers in Uzbekistan. 70-75. The 99th video already. How much did we pay for this?
$65.
65 bucks? I mean, I think it was worth it. I'm not sure if it's safe to put your hand like this on the surface of the water. There we go.
I recommend it.
Woo! I gotta hold it for a moment. Even the elephant is eating some travki, plants, weed. The elephant is eating weed. The elephant is too high.
Cannabis, right?
Yeah, cannabis. So now we're going to enjoy it very much. That was great. That was. Our elephant is on the way. We're trying to ride an elephant on this island. I hope this experience will be quite rewarding because we'll see a lot of picturesque views along the way. So, yeah.
And another unforgettable day of the trip was when we went to a different island for some more adventure activities. One of the first things we did was elephant riding. We rode elephants through the forest. And honestly, the whole experience was so unusual, and we were really excited. The weather was raining the whole time. The road was muddy, as you can see, and we were surrounded by trees. The whole experience felt, really great and also adventurous. Riding an elephant in the middle of a forest in Thailand is definitely something.
1, 2, 3,
go!
go!
Alright, so we also tried ziplining. We wore harness, jumped from a platform, slid along a rope from one side to another. It looked a little scary, but once I jumped, it was a great feeling. I was just flying through the air, surrounded by nature. For a few seconds, I felt a bit free. It was short, but the adrenaline was definitely worth it.
Thank you so much. We're about to ride. motorcycles. Everyone's ready.
Eventually, one of my favorite parts of the entire
Having technical
trip,
problems?
we were riding
want to learn
those
is
things
how to go
called
backwards.
quadricycles, I guess, or quad bikes. Not sure, maybe ATVs. So basically, these are the four-wheel bikes that you ride. Honestly, this was probably one of the best moments of the whole trip for me. The road was mad because of the rain, and as you can see, the track is also muddy, and that made the ride even more exciting. So we were supposed to follow the Thai guy in front of us. I didn't really follow the rules properly. Instead of staying behind the guy, that would just sometimes slow down, take a different turn, get lost on purpose in the middle of the track. Of course, I wasn't actually lost, but I just wanted to make the ride longer, enjoy it as much as possible. So this is what you can see right now. First time seeing BMW in Thailand, to be honest. I don't know why they're so rare. After that crazy ATV ride, we went to the mountains to see a waterfall. I had no idea that we were planning to visit such a place. As you can see, this part of the day was calmer and still really beautiful. There was no heavy rain, there was no mud anymore. We walked on the rocks, followed the sound of the water, I would say. Slowly made our way to the waterfall. The place looked really natural and peaceful, especially because of the rain and the green surroundings. As you can see, I climbed toward the top of the waterfall, and it was definitely worth it. The rocks were not so slippery, to be honest with you. It was not a hard walk, and the view and the feeling were just amazing. On another day of the trip, we were taken to a really interesting spa-like place. They offered a lot of different kinds of tubs and baths there, hot tubs, cold water tubs. This was actually the first time I ever went in a cold water tub. I was shivering once I got out. There were different kinds of, healthy baths. It was one of those places where you're supposed to relax and, recover and just enjoy the water.
So it turns out that Spider-Man decided to take a day off from continuously saving New York City. So he doesn't give a So he decided to chill in Thailand, in a random place with such a view and boats. Peace out.
Bro, is this even safe?
50-50, man.
What, 50% would live, 50% would die?
Exactly.
I'm not sure if it was on the same
It's
day,
good.
but I remember going to another beautiful area with small mountains and little islands around us, I guess. The place looked very cinematic with rocks, trees, water everywhere apparently. Someone told us that there was a fake James Bond island, as you can see, and so it already sounds so funny. We sailed through different small caves.
Be careful, man.
This was honestly one of the
No
most
swim?
unique parts of the trip. We were moving slowly through the caves. We could see rocks, strange shapes, and even some decorations inside. It was a little spooky to be there because the caves were dark and narrow, but at the same time, it was relaxing.
On a random Thursday. Is it Thursday today? Yeah. Friday? Thursday. Unemployment is hitting hard. Closer?
Yeah. When we got deeper into the area, everything opened up into this, beautiful hidden space with, what was it called? Like rocks, trees. It felt like we had,
Yes.
entered some like secret, mysterious part of the island where you could just, get together with your friends, I guess, or do something together.
Thing I have ever seen yet.
From Muslim.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. So, it turns out we're in the James Bond Island, and we're sailing. So, what are we supposed to do? Like, enjoy our time? Of course not. We need to make money. I'm trying to think of businesses.
Our boatman was also a very nice guy. He was Muslim, and he kept talking to us during the ride. That definitely made the experience feel more, friendly. It wasn't a silent, awkward boat trip. Later at night, when we were walking around and chilling, we saw a group of British tourists, I guess, judging by their accent, singing songs and having fun. They were probably drunk, but in a funny and I would say harmless way. So we also went to a souvenir shop. My friend started trying different random things there, including a toy sword. So yeah, there was also heavy rain near Patong Beach. It rained for around 20 minutes. So we just pulled up at a sunview point. We're very excited.
Alright guys, so we pulled up to the, what was it called? Beyond Skywalk viewpoint. I'm absolutely enjoying my time. What a gorgeous view. Was Thailand trip worth it? Absolutely yes. I love the scenic spots that it offers. Absolutely magnificent. Bro, look at this beauty. Isn't it gorgeous? We're leaving tomorrow, but it could be us. Living here every day, enjoying every single moment of our life, and vlogging. I'll get it on anyway. What dude? With the nature in Thailand, I mean, they said you could see a snake.
On the way to Maya Bay, we stopped by different islands and swimming spots. I mean, at one of the spots, we had a chance to swim. I decided to do backflips into the water. It was really fun in the moment, but this is actually where I started having some problems with my left ear. So when I went back to my home country, I went to see a doctor, and he told me that it was otitis in my left ear. Thank God, it only took me about a week to recover, and I really hope I'm fully recovered now. So the backflips were fun. they also came with a small price, I would say. So it became one of those memories that I will probably never forget.
So ready. Can't imagine. Maybe I'll see
Can we
this.
fly now? Can we get our private jet?
Yeah. Maybe I'll see this video after 1 week and
Regret
we'll
it.
miss. Yeah. We'll miss this days, but I don't know. I don't think so. Why you are so miserable?
Huh?
Why you are so miserable?
Because I'm tired and I also have positive right here. If I didn't have it, I would probably be enjoying my time swimming and the ocean. Alright, we finally got the best spot in whatever boat it is. AJ's gone. He said that you could take pictures as a male. Guys, we pulled up to the location where the movie Beach was filmed with Leonardo DiCaprio. It turns out every actor in that movie was deported from this country, except Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know the reason why.
So we also visited Maya Bay. It was definitely worth it. I loved the water, the cliffs, the sand, everything. So, you know, Maya Bay was definitely one of the most memorable parts of the day. I loved it so much because I decided to also pull out my Spider-Man mask and put it on. We started, you know, recording funny videos with my friend that day. This time, people around us were just staring at us, probably wondering what was going on, but that made it even more hilarious.
Spider-Man is in Thailand, guys.
Stop being in Thailand, guys. There is no movie, okay? Let me chill. Let me enjoy my Thailand. Nice. Guy, finally came out on the very last day of our trip. As they say, cool things happen on the very last day of any trip. We pulled up to this beautiful location in PP Islands. So, as you can see, we have a beautiful view from this spot.
One of the last things that we did during the trip was snorkeling. We went to another part of the islands. We could see, you know, some fish underwater. They gave us special, you know, snorkeling masks with breathing tubes, I guess. And we could put our faces in the water and watch the fish swimming below us. That was definitely a great experience. Because from the outside, the sea already looked beautiful, but underwater, you know, it felt like a completely different world. Seeing the fish close, you know, swimming around them. I mean, this whole thing made the whole trip feel even more, you know, special, I would say. I mean, look at the suntan, bro. Woo. Right, man. Now I'm off to a nearby pharmacy to get my uncle's medicines real quick. And then I'll be back home with snacks, probably, if not food.
Alright guys, so I went to the pharmacy, I got the medicine that I was looking for. I had a very interesting interaction there with the shop assistant. She was so interested in my background. She started asking questions about my home country, traditions, and so on and so forth. That was definitely a unique interaction with a Thai individual. And then what's even funnier than that is that basically the second place where I went to was 7-Eleven. And at the store I bought this high protein drink with chocolate flavor and some chocolates for my family members and friends from back home. And when I was again at the check-in, the shop assistant was also interactive with me. She was, you you know, being so friendly. And she also guessed right that I was leaving tomorrow. I don't even know how these type people get to know about this information. It was a bit creepy, to be honest, because the whole neighborhood knows that I'm leaving tomorrow. So yeah, basically went to two random places, and all these interactions were quite surprising to an extent. So this is my last evening in Thailand this summer probably. So this could be my last video in the evening shot in Phuket. If I'm talking about my final impressions about the city itself, I would say that I love the opportunity that you can hang out so much and have a lot of fun. This city is definitely the right place for it. Yeah, and on a scale from 0 to 10, I would give my experience, my whole experience, a legitimate 7.0 or 7.5 at most. I am absolutely grateful to all the nice people that I had on this trip. Thank you for making this trip even more meaningful and filled with even more colors. So appreciate it. Thank you. Let me enjoy my food now. I genuinely believe that some of the clearest thoughts that I came up with were not from some books or articles or anything that I listened to, such as podcasts or, I don't know, movies. I believe that it mostly came from being in solitude, choosing to be in solitude. So I feel like one of the main reasons why the majority of people nowadays avoid being alone, thinking about things in life, is because whenever they're in solitude, they might endlessly come again back to the real matters in their lives. Maybe they will again have to think about people that they need to call or treat better. It could be their family members. And what they do instead is just avoiding these thoughts and, I don't know, go doom scrolling again on TikTok or Instagram. Or it could be about, you know, finding solutions to the real problems that they have in their lives. So I feel like if an individual is strong enough to make a decision to be with themselves for a specific period of time and finding answers to most of their questions that just fly around in their mind, I think they will be unbeatable. All right, it feels like it stopped raining, so I decided to walk. So I also wanted to talk about something that I noticed over the last few days. So what I could tell about my experience is that what caught my attention more than any scenery I experienced while paying visit to such places was the fact that I saw so many families mostly from post-Soviet space spend such quality time together. So I'm sorry, there's some construction going on there. I'll have to change my recording spot. I hope you can see the moon. Oops. I think that years from now, I highly doubt that anyone will remember any phone that they own now. I highly doubt that anyone will remember all these working hours at their jobs. And I think that what needs to be more appreciated than any of these things that I counted is the family that you build. And seeing all these families spending such quality time together, having a lot of fun, and all these men teaching their daughters and sons how to swim and how not to drown, seeing all of this really motivated me and probably changed the way that I look at life to an extent. Maybe it just broadened the way that I define what success really is. Because I generally think that such a quality time spent with family members can be the best thing that anyone could do in their lives. So I remember going to the James Bond Island. I asked myself one question. So, all right, I'm experiencing all these travels to such beautiful places, but what is actually making my experience unique or special in some way? And the response that I got to this question was that the real thing that makes your experience special is not it's not really the place. I came to realize it is the small conversations that you might have with people around you. If you're not traveling in groups, it could be conversations with people who work in those places that you're visiting. It could be people who are selling their bracelets, all types of jewelry, right? So I came to realize that the way I recall these memories now is highly associated with the people with whom I got to travel to such places. What really makes a place special is the people there. And one beautiful concept that I could derive from this experience I had in Thailand is that when you have an individual memory, it might not be as valuable and enjoyable as a memory that you share with someone else. And visiting a beautiful place yourself could be a great experience, no doubt about it. But if you do it with the people who are close to you and have definitely one of a kind experience together, I think that is something different that we're talking about. I feel like this could be something that I would allocate enough time in the future because nothing matters more than family.
At the end of this trip, I realized something really important once again. Happiness is not always about changing our place. It is mostly about what is happening inside you. During my trip in Thailand, I understood that I can feel happy in almost any place in this world. I don't have to run away somewhere or change people who surround me every day. No. The same person inside me travels anywhere I go in this world. So, if I want to feel peace, if I want to feel happiness and gratitude, I have to instill and build those things inside me, within myself. Another thing that I loved doing during my trip in Thailand was going to this exact beach almost every single night. I remember just sitting there and looking at the waves roll in and think about life in general, where I am at now, where I want to go, and who I want to become in the future. I mean, I could also say that this trip reminded me that we're here for a limited time. We're here in this world for a limited time. And while we're still alive, we have to do our absolute best to bring positivity and make positive changes in this world and show love to everyone who surrounds us. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for all this experience and for all the places I saw, for all the people I met, and for every memory this trip gave me. Thailand was beautiful. Phuket was really great. And the biggest lesson for me was happiness is not only in the place you visit. A big part of it is, already inside us.